So, is the mysterious voice going to intercept me on the way to Ambrose Manor? How could they?
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Captain, I see you've made some
Oh no, it's
headway
just
on
you.
Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there?
I got it. Intelligence. Well, that's what I'm going to select. This was never about the journal, was it? Obviously not. Well, actually, I'll be honest. Wilhelmina's attitude did kind of sell me. Is she the mysterious voice? Or is she actually looking for her mother? Who is the mysterious voice? This was never about the journal, was it?
Are you accusing me of deception? Captain,
Yes.
I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain!
Alright. I don't think it's her. For some reason, I really don't think it's Minnie. Okay, we're full static. Seems to be stuck.
Hello again,
Yep.
little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all.
That is the least surprising... that is the least surprising twist in the history of video games, admittedly. I called that pretty much the first time I heard the voice. It's... The only reason I didn't think it was a shoo-in was because I thought it was so obvious. It seemed like a red herring. Perception. So you're the one who put the Gorgon facility on lockdown.
Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you.
Hey, your daughter just...
Smart to hire him, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother! You're alive!
And she doesn't know.
And still on Gorgon?
Wilhelmina's, of course, well... No, hold on. Olivia's, didn't seem particularly, like, close to her daughter. So it's possible that she just considers her pretty much just some rando. Yeah, and she's been a thorn in my side ever since I got here.
Something tells me we've only seen the beginning. This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Wow.
Am I disrupting your vanity project, you empty-headed little twit?
Oh dear. Am I missing something? I think I know what's going on here. Let's let them talk, actually. I'm gonna stand aside and let them have their little mother-daughter spat.
Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena-Time must never
So you
be
are anti-Adrena-Time, so why are you trying to stop me? Oh, is that what Minnie was trying to do? I never got that vibe at all. How would you revive it? Isn't it already available? Well, I'll go for the intelligence check, but... I just never quite got... I suppose it makes sense. What would be in the journal but the formula for Adrena-Time? It just seems a bit... It did mention that Olivia Ambrose liked to write everything down. But that bit I didn't see. Okay, that Minnie was trying to revive it. I thought Olivia had something. Okay, admittedly, if that is the case, then there's your twist. I just bought Minnie at her word.
I may not have told you all of the facts, but I'm going to lay out everything I know. You can decide for yourself what to do with it. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrena-Time. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects.
And in spite of its deranged, irresponsible researchers.
Quite right. There's no end to the harm a poorly run team can do, even with the best of intentions. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive...
No, we're not. No, we're not. Yes, let's go sarcastic. Let's make more of a drug that turns people into deranged killers. Great plan.
Adrena-Time was a lie. Our drug will fulfill its broken promise for workers and employers across the colony. Mother wasn't equal to the task. Thankfully for us both, I'm not my mother.
You haven't impressed me much. No, absolutely not. I'm not reviving Adrena-Time. Let it lie.
What you've seen is the result of Mother's leadership. I have no intention of repeating her mistakes. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrena-Time synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense.
And who's gonna provide it?
Who else? Space's choice. After I showed them the error of their ways, the corporation couldn't wait to restart the project.
Did I ever tell you the
If I
definition
can
of
improve the
insanity?
chemistry, I can fix Adrena-Time. We can put this colony back on track together.
Not in a million years. Yeah, no, obviously not. I mean, this is like not. When she said like if maybe if she said Auntie Cleo or some other corporation, but Space's choice again, not even likely. That's completely insane.
Is it? I'll tell you what's insane. Every day workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrena-Time is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
No. That's not how it works. No. Drugs are the best you can do. Yeah, I mean, reform. Better schedules. Some responsibility and representation for, the ruled over their rulers. Not making them more productive by taking away their ability to be unproductive.
It's a bandage, not a cure. Halcyon is wounded, and I will do everything in my power to stop the bleeding.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
You could try being a little less...
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether.
Wilhelmina comes off as exceptionally, egomaniacal. Or one who doesn't care. Why would she give Minnie a chance? It's like, it's all well and good saying, I haven't got any evidence that Wilhelmina was anything special in particular, except that, very early on we read that she wanted to do stuff, but she doesn't come across as particularly brilliant. Neither does her mother, in fairness, but, at least she comes off as, hard-edged and competent. Are you just trying to prove yourself to your mother?
My intentions are greater than some family squabble. Besides, Mother is the one who should be proving herself to me.
Fuck your intentions. What have you done?
Blunt, Olivia.
I always suspected you were nothing more than an empty-headed social climber. This confirms it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, I trusted her. I'll let them talk
You
again.
see what I mean? Mother is afraid of being outdone by her empty-headed daughter, and she'll do anything to stop me. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned.
Yeah, but you're not doing that with Adrena-Time. You want to save the colony from its drug problems with more drugs. All right, let's just quickly shift over. I'm sick of arguing with Wilhelmina. We're not coming to an agreement on anything. So I'm just gonna shift over to Olivia and ask her what the hell she's been up to.
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind.
Okay.
I created Adrena-Time because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift the common man through chemistry. I failed.
Adrena-Time is just a stimulant. What good would it do to revive the project, Minnie?
With Adrena-Time, we can increase worker productivity orders of magnitude above ordinary stims, and risk none of the harmful
That's
side effects.
assuming you get it right.
Imagine if we flooded the market with drugs that actually helped people. We could influence the very business model of Spacer's Choice.
Halcyon's problem is cruelty, not productivity.
We won't be exploiting workers any longer. We'll be celebrating them.
You're
Giving
delusional.
them everything they need to succeed.
No, this is madness. The project, the complex,
Agreed.
has to be destroyed, razed to the ground. It's the only way.
It's a very good thing I don't give a shit about the Ambrose name, because I'm quite happy to do this, Minnie. After everything I saw on Gorgon, I agree.
Gorgon is a cautionary tale. We agree on that much. But if we go into this with open eyes, then history doesn't have to repeat itself. I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Counterpoint,
Don't do this, Wilhelmina.
piss off.
Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrena-Time is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
What would you have me do instead, Olivia?
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrena-Time for good.
Minnie won't allow me to do that willingly.
My daughter's gotten her hooks into you. I understand.
No, I mean she
She's
might
always
physically
had a
try to
knack
stop
for
me.
manipulating people.
I'm suggesting that I might have to
But
kill
I
her.
know you're more than her foolish
That's
little
not what I meant,
You've
Olivia.
survived this long. You have to be more. She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make.
I don't have any means of non-lethally...
She is still my daughter.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint
Oh,
me.
I'm gonna disappoint you. Wink and make a finger gun at the screen. Get ready to be surprised. Leave conversation. Okay, and activate NDA protocol. I'm not putting that back together. Are you insane? I'm not repeating, oh, we're gonna go into this with open minds. We won't repeat history. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. Even if it were anything other than a complete freaking, you know, pipe dream in the first place, and completely and utterly cruel to try and force the entire colony to work 24/7 to improve productivity, just, you know, for the benefit of the corporations. They're owned by the corporations. No. I'm just... even if it were viable, it's still unethical. And I've got no evidence that it's viable. So I'm obviously not shutting it down, as if you'd do anything else. Alright. The music has gotten all bumpity bum. Oh, Drinks the butler is still down. Okay, there may be some robots. Yeah, I'll try not to kill Minnie because...
Looks like Minnie activated security around the manor.
I don't think we're getting a warm welcome this time.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a better way inside. So, I guess we just storm the front gates. Mechanical Sentry Mark II. Alright, charge.
That's the last of him.
Alright, this will be pretty much a cakewalk. We even got to have our line. I'm moving. Let's do a thing. Okay. That actually felt pretty good, that little fight. I've already broken in here. No. We'll unlock the elevator. Alright, activate NDA protocol. And again, I'm gonna try not to kill Olivia Ambrose. She's not in this room, so presumably she's where the NDA protocol is gonna be. She seemed almost delusional in believing that I would support her. Like, did you really think after my response there that I was gonna be... pick up death certificate? So this is actually the death certificate. She was sent by Baisley Clark, the estate manager, the sole inheritor of the Ambrose estate, having drafted, filed, indexed, stamped, and unstamped the necessary forms to declare your mother is legally deceased. Congratulations and condolences. This has been a long time coming. Even without access to your full inheritance, you have grown the Ambrose fortune beyond this firm's wildest dreams. Yeah, she didn't look after the place, by the way. That's another thing that's making me think she's not exactly trustworthy. As much as I don't like the way that Olivia Ambrose operated, I'm not bringing back the stuff.
How'd you do that so fast?
Okay, here we go. Try not to kill her. Try being the operative word, by the way.
I'll admit, I was expecting a wine cellar.
Every secret lab in this colony smell the same way.
Okay. Do it, Ellie. There's another one. Come on. Okay, we're cutting through these guys. Move in. It's gonna hurt. Somebody has to die before I do. Alright, let's just quickly collect up. There's a door over here. What? There's like a whole back section here, and there's a single Adreno locked in this box. There's a terminal. I will... Should I read that now, or just continue the assault? Oh, what the hell. Can't hurt. I think Minnie Ambrose might be actually a little bit deranged, frankly. Hacking skill too low. Give me a second. Let me do my thing. Oh no, even then I'm still too low. Bit of a problem. I'll have a look at that later. That was a weird detour. And let's check this side, because we might as well. Looks like another... Oh, there's test subjects. Yeah, no, I think it's worse than that. I think, Wilhelmina Ambrose is actually evil. She's got her own... I didn't even actually register that she had her own test subjects down here. She's been doing her own experimentation. And I've already discussed how I don't necessarily favor, as a general rule, human experimentation. Also, I just want to quickly... I picked up a set of armor I actually didn't want to pick up. I think it might have been this one. So let's break that down. Just because I got enough stuff in my inventory. Alright, let's move on. I'll go back for that computer, if I can remember. Bringing along... I am now. Oh, how'd you get there? That's doing nothing. Ah, these mechanical sentries suck. I can't get past this guy. Where are you? You keep disappearing on me. I think they went through this door. Okay.
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? You should have listened to my advice.
What are you gonna do now? Let's talk about this, Minnie.
There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrena-Time without you, and certainly without Mother. You wasted your time coming here, and worse, you wasted mine. But I won't let anything stand in the way of
Alright, she's
progress.
completely nuts. What if you and your mother joined forces to cure the Marauders?
You surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the chemistry of Adrena-Time, the Marauder problem will simply take care of itself.
I'm just trying to find some common ground
The days
here.
of old Adrena-Time are numbered, and Marauders are bound for extinction.
If the Marauders don't get a fix, they'll just rampage across the colony. I thought you wanted to help people, not just let them die. I think inspiration in this case.
Insane people addicted to drugs are Mother's problem. Am I to be held accountable for her mess? Besides, Mother is determined to ruin everything she touches. First Adrena-Time, then our family, and now my ambition.
Okay, Persuade 105. Why not give her a chance? She's been involved in Adrena-Time from the start.
She never gave me a chance. Forbade it. I see no reason why she deserves a second one. Mother never let me anywhere near R&D. I was always her incompetent little brat.
Persuade 150. The Adrena-Time project failed, Minnie. You couldn't have saved it.
You don't know that. Gorgon was my
Just
chance
use
to
my
do something incredible.
leadership and inspiration checks. I've got them stacked up at this point. Opportunities present themselves every day. Your Gorgon will come.
Curses. You may be right.
I think it might have worked
so
here.
much time and energy into Gorgon, but there's no telling how many second chances pass me by. Mother taught me to never accept failure, to never settle for less. Compromising my plan goes against everything I know.
This isn't failure. It's a second chance to work with Olivia.
I suppose it is high time Mother and I spoke on equal terms, and without death threats.
Ideally, yeah, that helps.
I'm so eager to make Adrena-Time my legacy, to give it a second chance. But maybe it's my family that deserves a second chance. I can't
Finding a compromise.
But if you see Mother, tell her I'm willing to work something out. She can even come over for tea. Or something stronger. I'm sure you won't mind if I remain here. Just to guarantee that you keep your side of the bargain.
Well, you don't trust me?
I think I've made it abundantly clear that I don't trust anyone.
Point. And I did just raid your
Funny,
house.
Captain. I hired you to break the family curse. And it would appear you've succeeded. Just not the way I intended.
You're welcome.
Now go. Before I change my mind.
Okay. So now my option is to find a compromise between Minnie and Olivia. Which is the one I'm going to go with, because, you know me, I love compromising. Yeah, we're doing some politics today. But at the very least, we might find some way for this to end with a actual benefit to the colony of them trying to cure the Marauders. Okay, let's read these messages. Miss Ambrose, Project Gorgon Communication Terminal. These projections are indeed encouraging. Unfortunately, without your mother's access code, we're going to have a beast of a time warming up the Adrena-Time synthesizer. What about Olivia's journal? This is from Lucian Bancroft. I seem to recall her scribbling everything down, or at least everything she didn't murmur into that voice recorder of hers. I recommend hiring a freelancer to search her office in Synthesis and Manufacturing Center. Someone capable but disposable. Once we have the journal, Space's Choice will see to it that you're properly compensated. So Bancroft was actually, funnily enough, bankrolling Ambrose's mission. So Bancroft wants this. This is Space's Choice. So she's not just being delusional, she's being manipulated by Space's Choice. I thought Bancroft would show up at some point. Oh no, she reached out. Mr. Bancroft, my name is Wilhelmina Ambrose. Prior to her death, you were in business with my mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose. Mother was wrong to shut down R&D for Adrena-Time, and Space's Choice was wrong to listen to her. I'm sending some financial projection and chemical plans I've drafted over the years. You'll want to read them closely. A potential for a new Adrena-Time formula. So she reached out. Okay, so she doesn't get any credit. Miss Ambrose, these projections are indeed encouraging. Unfortunately, without your mother's access code, we're going to have a beast of a time. Yada, yada, yada. Return to root. Open most recent message. Yeah. Okay. She wasn't exactly being led along, let's be fair here. Okay, I think we gotta get back to the ship and try to work out a compromise. And then I gotta come back with Vic and Max and check that computer. But yeah. We're certainly not restarting Adrena-Time, but if you can find a cure for the Marauders, I'm for that. I'm at Synthesis and Manufacturing. I just cut out the travel time because nothing really happened.
I keep my promises, Captain. Do you know the funny thing about
Oh, now you're... But I'm here to talk!
exist in the nearly infinite supply, even out-of-work baseball players. Doing
We beat him once, we'll beat him again.
Alright, so it's the...
You got any tossball metaphors?
Not really. Oh, I got this line I've been working on.
Go on, go on.
Want to know why they call them freebooters? Because they can get my boots in their face for free.
Cricket sounds. I'm gonna edit in cricket sounds if I can find them. Alright, I guess we killed the freebooters now. I could find a way around them, I'm sure, but I can't be bothered. Bye-bye. Actually, these guys seem easy. Hang on. I think it's doing something. See if I can get Ellie back up. Damn it, give me my gun. You're down.
That's the last of him.
Ellie got downed twice, I think. But that's alright. They're hard to shoot at. No, I'm not... I haven't got any consumables active. Good. Alright. I think we just... charge. Now, where did I come down? There was an elevator that was barred. Here. To synthesize it. Presumably she'll be down there. I guess we could just take this one. No, this goes up. Going in the wrong direction, aren't I? Am I? I don't know. I genuinely don't know where I am. Trickle. No. We're gonna have to go back down. This is a waste of time. Can I... There we go. I can actually just reverse course. Can't usually do that in lifts. Let's make sure I'm loaded up. Okay, my mistake. Where am I going?
What was that?
Oh, hello. Apparently he didn't notice all of his mates being killed. Okay, try that one? Okay, down here apparently. Have I been here? No, I went up.
Stairs, huh? At least we're getting a good workout.
Yeah, get your cardio in. Alright, now the sub-levels. Ah, yes, of course. I should have guessed someone was in there. There was someone in there for... What was it? Pam mentioned someone was down here as a warm body. So, this shouldn't have been a surprise. These freebooters are going to be not very impressive. Let's use this terminal. Current user L. Maynard. Legacy Operations Analytics. We've got messages. The interdepartmental message database cannot be reached at this time. Yada yada yada. Locally stored stuff. From Hennessy to the subject. Welcome to floor 3. Hi there. Not sure what you did to get sent here, but I'm so sorry. The good news is that everyone in here is in the same ship. Don't feel too ashamed. And hey, it could be worse. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones. Lots of new arrivals don't even get a functioning terminals, so... and if they do, it gets modified to hibernate at regular intervals to save power. You'll quickly find that we're last in line for everything down here, but don't worry, if we stick together and look out for each other, I'm sure we can turn this department around in no time. And this is from Hennessy. Know where the toilet is? Ate too many fish sticks. There was nothing else in there, was there? Okay. Let's play some sports.
My time to shine.
Hang on. Why am I crouched still?
Nobody messes with you, boss.
Nope. Well, they do. They try. "30-second back." Ellie.
I got this.
Oh, I'm dead. Someone had a grenade launcher. very difficult to sort of analyze where everything is. Okay. I'm gonna log these again. Just in case that's important. Then I'm gonna find a position. Why? I'm gonna use my actions. Heal up. Oh, for God's sakes, I'm out of... Alright, both my companions are down. Let's reload and back off. You're down. This guy, 32nd back. They've got too many backs. There are a lot of them. That guy, that goalie's not dying. I need to get rid of that guy. Ellie. Well, I've got to shoot it. I've got a lot of medical drones I can't seem to be able to kill. Go ahead. Three. Let's try it. Oh, come on, give me that one. Damn, I'm still crouched for some reason. They're healing each other. Ellie, get up. Ah, damn it. This is annoying. This is going to be a long firefight. Give me a second. Oh, shit. I need this guy to die. I need something between F. I need cover. Alright, I think I need some... what was it? Nope. Armor rating. And the other one. There. That's doing nothing. I don't have a gun that goes through armor. Do I? Really? Like, this should... Do I have anything that has, like, a armor penetration? Any specific... Maybe it's time for the gloop gun again. See, none of these have, like, ignore armor. There's, like... I'm gonna try the gloop gun. I'm gonna put it in this slot. Ah, come on. My rifle isn't gonna do any good. They're gonna move. And I've just used... God, I hate this. I hate this consumable system. And I can't reload while moving. So, this goalie, who is taking forever to die... Ugh. Apparently there are some other guys who know I'm around and my companions can't wake up. That's an annoying firefight, because it's not difficult to kill them, it just... They take forever to die. They're still aggroed at me over there somewhere. I'm just waiting for my companions to wake up once they forget to... Once they forget I exist. And there's also some terminals I want to read. This pistol is better. Is not bad at all. Better than the one I had. They're awake now. Get over here, guys. I do need support. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. We've got a Hobbs... can I read this on the way out? I'll tell you what I will. I'll try to remember that. Let's just... Mostly I want to shut down this music. Another level down, and there's going to be more bastards down here. That was a bit underwhelming. It is, apparently. Another goalie. Trying to get the medical drone down.
Out of my way!
Careful. Just let him have it. There goes Felix again. Can I switch to a melee weapon? I don't think I'm... No, I don't have any skills at melee, but I'm gonna try this sword. Just because of the corrosive effort, I think it might go through that armor a bit better. But I shouldn't make a habit of that. Enough goalies? I have no idea if there are more terminals around here. I'll go back and read those terminals on the way out. After I set up this compromise.
Because I've been ready since she messed with us at the OCI.
You and your boss.
We shouldn't have to kill her. We just gotta find a compromise. We're not here to kill anyone except for the morons, the freebooters. They are, you know, it's open season on them. They boarded my ship. They were on my boat.
Think she's in there? I'm ready to end this.
We're gonna chat. Alright. I know you're taking this a little personal, okay? I kinda understand where Olivia was getting at. Okay. Once again, I am, of course, looting. Nah. To my heart's content. How is my armor doing? Why does it keep showing Felix every time I hit tab? Condition is 100%. How's my armor doing? Condition is 70%. It's not pristine anymore, but I'll fix it up when I get back on my boat. I'll look at this. I'll go over here. Come on. Take the Adrenos. Cleared out this area. Let's have a chat.
I'll give you one thing, little weasel. You are relentless.
Well, weasels are part of
I
the
did everything
mustelid
in my
family, which
power to
includes
stop it. Yet
the honey
here you
badgers
stand
and the marble
before me,
polecat. They're pretty
offensively
nightmarish.
alive.
We don't
Just
have to
so
be.
we're clear. If you intend to restart this machine, you'll have to go through me.
Will you please let me explain myself? Shove her into the reactor. Hold on, I'm here to make peace. All I want is peace.
You think that will fool me? I'll die before I let you have this place.
Stop posturing for 10 seconds and let me speak. That might not necessarily be the most diplomatic response, but god damn it if it's the one I want to say. Yeah. But I feel like it's the wrong sentence, but I'm going to say it.
Then get to the fucking point.
Okay. Minnie wants to work with you on a cure for the Marauders.
That's preposterous. Not too long ago, she wanted me dead.
Well, I have a very high
Now I know
persuasion
this isn't a
level.
trick to get me out of the way.
Why trick you when it'd be easier to kill you? You don't. You just, I mean, I'm gonna use the persuade. You don't, you just have to trust me.
I will not. Your intentions are beside the point. I've been working on a cure for 5 years, and I've made no progress at all. If she believes teamwork is all I've been missing, she's more soft-headed than I thought.
I don't know what she thinks. She said you were invited for tea.
What? That was our secret phrase. Did she tell you?
Wow, invited for tea. That's rather sweet of you.
It was her idea. When I'd been on Gorgon too long, that's what she'd write at the end of her messages. It meant she missed me. That she wanted me to come home.
You're making my teeth ache. So you'll stand down?
For now. If I don't like how things are going, well, I memorized the executive override code a long time ago. But I suspect I won't be needing it. Thank you, Captain.
We have found a compromise.
You were not at all what I expected.
Well, that's me, Marcus Ashigaga, the Unexpected. Okay. So now I gotta go speak to them both, presumably on Olivia's... on the Ambrose Manor. Unless they're down here somewhere. Okay. Let me go back. I've got some terminals to read. Now that the music isn't quite as... dramatic. As it tends to be with this game, they have, like, one option where you're the good guy, one option where you, side with the corporations and are just not only weirdly, strangely evil, but also kind of stupid. Because, as if... what was the thing? It's like, not only are the, corporations evil, they're terrible. Like, they're not... it's not a good thing that they're in charge of anything. And they're evil about doing that. So it's a bit like... in the Zero Punctuation review, I remember Yahtzee saying it was a bit like siding with the Nazis as the Soviets were entering the Führer bunker. It was just... it just makes absolutely no sense to back Space's choice. And the... creation of Adrena-Time, even if I thought it could work, it's evil. And it doesn't seem like it could work, so they're incompetent and evil. Why would you ever back them? Current user K. Zamansky. To Tinsley. Vending machine broken again. How am I supposed to be gentle when I can't get my 2-hour energy brew? It's not right, it's criminal. I haven't had my brew in weeks. I've been reduced to borrowing Adrena-Time from the chem lab just to keep me going through the shift. Oh dear. I agreed completely. This is on the betting pool from Hobbs to Zamansky. I agree completely. Who are they to tell you what to do with your tossball sticks? What are you supposed to do? Just let them sit around not hitting things? That's what they're made for. They're made for tossball, damn it, and without tossball, what are we? Animals, Kevin. That's what. So, all that said, that means you're in on the betting pool this season, right? I know it hasn't worked out the last 3 times, but I have a good feeling on this one. Trust me, just make sure you have my fee ready, alright? Anne. Is this what the freebooters have been typing? To Hennessy. Cool your thrusters, friend. From Hobbs to Hennessy. Hey, new guy. Here's the honest truth. When you get here, you're stuck here. Doesn't matter how hard we work or how well we perform. And there's a reason for that. One day, I had to take something up to HR. And they suddenly called me a quota employee. Thought that was a little suspicious, so I forked over a few bits to the maintenance guys to look into it. Turns out it means exactly that. We're part of a quota. See, Space's Choice has certain requirements that a project has to meet in order to receive the top tier of funding, including a minimum number of employees at each location. So they tossed some desks right above the boiler room and made a PAM unit our direct supervisor. Here we are. At first, I was mad about it, like I'm sure you are, but then I realized I could benefit from my situation. Nothing is expected of us, so we can just drift along, like a ship that's killed its engines. So when you show up and push things to full burn all the time, it really throws off the equilibrium, you know what I mean? Toe down the enthusiasm is all I'm saying. At least 3 notches from Anne. Anne didn't want to be doing any work. In fairness, why would you? Anne, I sincerely appreciate the advice and I do understand your concerns. However, I cannot resign myself to such an apathetic course of action. I do not know your employment history, but as for myself, I was quite good at my job. Exemplary, even. I may have suffered a setback, but I am unwilling to accept this reassignment is some kind of fatal wound from which my career can never recover. If we turn this department around and show management that we are valuable members of the Space's Choice family, surely they won't let us waste away in this basement. We just have to push ourselves harder. So please, with all due respect, do not try to discourage me. Thank you. Yeah, but you're making everyone's life more difficult. Why would you do that? That was 2 in this room. I'm just gonna make sure there were others. Sorry. From Farai to Human Resources. Good day. I have just started on the 3rd floor, and I'm a little confused. The owner mechanical said it was my manager, but that can't be right. Called itself Pam and refused to tell me where my real manager was. Can you please direct me to my manager and send this owner mechanical off to be repaired? Didn't want to get run by a robot. Emily, there is no mistake. Pam is a productivity owner mechanical and your direct supervisor. She is specifically or specially equipped to provide all your motivational and disciplinary needs as a valued member of the Space's Choice family. So please treat Pam as you would any other member of the Space's Choice management. To that end, please accept all directives, commands, responses, and silent glares from Pam as you would a living, sentient human manager. Karen Bloomstead. Senior, you again. Hilarious. Robo-racist. Okay, one more. This is Hennessy's terminal. We got some personal files. One of them is the quarterly goals. In order to be promoted to a more optimal position, I need to focus on increasing my output in every measurable performance statistic. If I am objectively performing at a high level, management cannot ignore my request. Oh, believe me, they can. As such, I have created this document in order to track my performance, so I know what areas to focus on. Hours, work fortifies the spirit, so this is an opportunity to stand out. I'll target 250% of the developmental or the departmental average. Output, the filing system will make it difficult to go too quickly here. Still, my overtime I should be able to process files 125% faster than the departmental average. Performance, having requested experimental patches of Adrena-Time from the chem lab, fewer sleeping hours mean more time working means better performance leads to fulfillment, and I will be a valuable member of the Space's Choice family. I will belong. This Hennessy guy was a little bit dependent on the corporation. Repeat daily. You are a hard worker. You are a valuable member of the Space's Choice family. You are not your anger. You are not losing your mind. Your place in the world is fixed. Work fortifies the spirit. From Human Resources Subject Final Warning. Thomas, please be advised that all members of the Space's Choice family are expected to hold to high moral and personal standards, including but not limited to temperance, the ability to hold one's temper and or drink, semantic hygiene, the ability to express oneself using appropriate company-approved language, and pride, a sense of contentment derived from understanding and accepting one's designated role in the workplace. Please be advised that your recent letter has violated the aforementioned standards. Your recent behavior, described by other co-workers as erratic, oddly violent, has been corroborated in the tone of your recent letter. Please report to security for re-education at the end of your shift. Have a pleasant day. Karen Bloomstead, Senior Regional Vice Manager of Human Resources. I'm starting not to like Karen Bloomstead, Senior Regional Vice Manager of Human Resources, much. Pam is a mechanical and not programmed to write performance reviews, provide letters of recommendation, or offer professional guidance. We've been over this, and frankly, I'm having trouble controlling my patience. I have a sensation of the walls closing in on me, and I would very much appreciate a transfer. I have months' worth of documentation tracking my progress and a detailed analysis of my impact on the department. If you could please just forward it to a non-mechanical manager, I'm sure my transfer will be approved. Please, I very much appreciate it. No, they need a box ticker, Thomas Hennessy. I think that was all the, that was all the ones I missed. I'm just gonna head straight. I'll keep an eye out through where I went to, but I'm gonna go straight for the, Ambroses. Now I gotta take this lift to SMC upper exterior. Oh, it's dark. I think that's my ship. Yeah, I have to go back to the Ambrose Manor, don't I? Yeah. Okay. I'm fast traveling again. No, actually, you know what? If I'm gonna fast travel, I'm gonna fast travel to my damn ship. No point in just going to the landing pad. I have some skill points available I should remember to use. Also, a bunch of perks to give to the characters who weren't with me. Let's... I think I want to bump Persuade up to 100 now. Or long guns. See, this is what I was looking for. I'll get that next level. But I want the Persuade up now. Apply that. I've raised the skill to level 100 now. That might actually be the first... No, that can't... Is that the first time I've done that? Let's check. Yes, that is actually the first time I've done that. That's not just because I'm on a new type of the game and I'm getting all new achievements. I've got some perks for my other companions. Sure, I'll take your special perk. Pavati, what's yours here? Rust bucket resistance. Yes, that sounds great. Not even gonna look at the other ones. Max, I don't really care. That'll do. Sam, kind of also don't care. Yeah, I'll give you your own personal one. Alright. Not a tough decision. I presume it'll be at the Ambrose Manor. And straight down. Alright. We have sorted out a compromise. But yeah, as I said, I think I got interrupted when I was saying the three options this game gives you. The obviously evil one, the obviously good one, and then there's the slightly hidden compromise one, which is the best possible outcomes. Where everyone lives together in harmony. And presumably this is going to be that. Not that I'm opposed to it. Alright. Let's clear up our relationship. Let's fix a relationship. Let's fix the marauders. And we can dust our hands of this colony. Of this family. You look creepily alike, by the way. Like, it's not even like mother-daughter, it's almost clone. Wilhelmina.
I have to know, Mother. All those years ago, what tipped you off that Gorgon was in trouble?
The volunteers. Not just the shocking way they died, but the company's muted response to it. They were expensive to house, train, and treat. That the company would spare no expense, yet let so many of them die. It was terrible.
But you let it go on.
I thought if I could just show good results, I could protect them all. But not even significant improvements moved Lawrence and his ghouls in OCI. I knew then I'd lost control of Gorgon. I'd lost control of Adrena-Time.
You never told me Gorgon was such a logistical nightmare. We should have had this conversation 5 years ago.
You can't know how badly I wanted to. But the truth put you in danger.
Oh, they do love each other.
That.
I owe you an apology, Captain. Not only did I deceive you, but all this time I had the wrong idea about Mother.
Funny how that sometimes happens. Shrug.
We still have a great deal of work ahead of us. The years of silence were not easy.
I don't doubt it was hard on you. But I knew you'd come out the stronger for it.
You've changed your tune very quickly as well, by the way, Olivia.
We have know each other now, thanks entirely to you.
Oh, that's what I'm here for. How do you plan on mending relations from here? I might as well continue playing the therapist.
On Minnie's terms, whatever they may be.
You don't seem like the kind of person who'd be able to hold to that, but I'll take your word on it.
Well, there's no need to dwell on the past anymore. We're in the thick of it together, now that we're partners.
Partners? Huh. I suppose we are.
And family, I suppose.
Genetically, yes.
This isn't at all playing out the way I imagined it. And for the first time, I'm glad.
You two have grown a lot in a very short time. We're talking minutes here. You two have grown a lot in a short time.
Part of me will always miss the cold, vindictive Minnie Ambrose. Life was so much simpler when I felt cheated by it.
I'm glad to have you as my daughter, Minnie. But I'm proud to call you my partner. But I fear things will only get harder from here.
Yes. I'd like to... I can't. I don't have enough science. Oh, look at the time. I should be off. Well, no one said this would be easy.
No, they certainly didn't. But what joy is there in the easy path? I believe in the work, and I believe in my daughter. That will be enough for me.
You've earned this, Captain. For
5,000 bits.
For getting us talking in the same room together. And for exceeding my expectations.
Indeed. I have no use for bits and baubles on Gorgon. Not now that I have my work. Take what's yours, Captain. The road to a Marauder cure will be a long one, and the board will surely fight us every step of the way. But this partnership, it's a damn good start.
Will you put the burden of the colony aside for just one moment? Give me a day with my mother before we get back to work.
For you, I will try.
And everyone lived happily ever after. Woohoo! Achieved a compromise between Olivia and Minnie and completed Peril on Gorgon in any difficulty, in my case, hard. Alright, that was it. That was Peril on Gorgon. And it's such a storybook ending, but I suppose it makes a certain amount of sense. Even if I think probably they could have, one, characterized Minnie a little bit better. I liked where they went with Olivia, but Minnie probably needed a bit more fleshing out. Maybe they could have made me work a bit to get Olivia on board and, you know, make a slightly less instantaneous, and then we were best friends forever and we made the world a better place. But, you know, I guess they needed to conclude it, and that works. It's alright. That was a perfectly fine DLC. I liked what they did with it. It felt like a proper addition to the rest of the game. It didn't feel in any way out of place or different, or incongruous to what the rest of the game had been. It feels like more of Outer Worlds, and we'll have to see if Murder on Eridanos, if the next DLC can meet and hopefully exceed those expectations as well. But that has been Peril on Gorgon. Now we'll see about The Night Without the Stars.